Alright y'all, we're gonna venture into the town here. La Libertad, the town here. You know, it's really small and I'm probably not gonna pull the camera out, so I don't know what to do about that. You know, well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll pull the camera out. Personally, I like secluded beaches. That's one problem with secluded beaches. Sometimes there's dogs and they're aggressive. Especially in the evening, they want to defend the turf. There was such a case not too far from here where the gringos allowed their dog to be free on the beach, and he was the most aggressive dog out of all of them, and somebody killed it. Weirdest thing yesterday, we walk around back here in the streets of Salinas all the time. But I don't know what happened. This dog jumped up and bit Alex in the leg. He had long pants on, but it ripped the pants and it scraped his skin, and I don't know, slightly opened it. Not a deep puncture, just a superficial scrape. It was a surprise. They've never done that. We were all four of us walking.
The garbage man is coming. You can hear them from far away. They're like a block away or 2 blocks or something like that, or coming around the corner. We have garbage down there.
It's always about peace and quiet.
How creepy usually is.
This is how it usually is right here. Like this.
During low season.
Not like that. Yeah, we usually skip high season. We don't, out of all the years we've been coming, like when we were living in Cuenca for 5 years, and we've come to Salinas once or twice a year, we always skip high season, which is December through April. We never came here. But now you have to contend with year-round high season. Well, I guess I'm glad we're here then.
And I think that we're glad we're not anywhere near the Malecón then.
Yeah. Which is okay when you're a tourist. I mean, tourists like to be in the middle of all the racket and noise and action, you might call it.
Did you bring your shelfie, hon?
No. We came to La Libertad years ago when we first came to Ecuador. I have to say my impression is one of continuous improvement here in Ecuador. There seems to be a progressive attitude towards improvement, which is good. I get a good feel here. We always go to the Salinas Malecón because that's where we like to go to the beach, and admittedly there is less beach here, if any. Necessarily not a real beach kind of Malecón, but for walking it's got a simple, relaxed feel to it, and I like it. When we first came here there was issues that needed to be cleaned up, and it looks like they've done that, and we're pleasantly encouraged.
I think the tide is in. I think there's more beach.
It's July, so it's pleasant out here. It's not too hot. Absolutely wonderful day in Ecuador. This is the La Libertad Malecón, which fronts the back of the commercial district. So the commercial district is just the next block over. Beautiful. So many birds here. People seem to be just strolling and relaxing. Sorry guys, I don't have my selfie stick.
You go up to the homework area, your shovel we're looking for.
Let's
We'll do that on another day.
yeah, different day. Let's do the commercial district while the weather is acceptable. The one thing you still want to be careful of, as peaceful as this appears, anytime you got your camera out, it's always a risk. So I'm going to put it up. Yeah, I read the 4-hour work week. I didn't get much out of it. I read the 4-hour work week, and the writer says there's like a chapter towards the end of the book that says do something you haven't done before, think out of the box or something like that. And he makes an example of going into a grocery store and laying down on the floor and waving your arms and legs, and I thought, now that's stupid. That sounds really colossally, is that a word?
It doesn't matter.
Dumb. I mean, who in the world? Nobody's going to do that. But then when you sit here and do a bunch of things you haven't done before, it's like, well, okay. I see what he was trying to do. He was trying to get people to think outside the box. I'm not sure that's the best way to do it. Now you can shock people and hit them hard. But a lot of times we have barriers. We put up barriers. So we're culturally ingrained into raising barriers.
Wow, this is really pretty. This
So that,
is a nice view.
well, this is the far end, very, very furthest end of Tepipe into the military base. That's right. This corner has eels in it. Not like hundreds and hundreds of them, but like 1 or 2 or 3. And so you just got to keep your eyes open. That's all. It's not an impediment, but you got to keep your eyes open.
But they sell them all cleaned up for you at the QUITO.
Oh, you mean dead ones?
You see them there?
Yeah. I don't eat eels, but the southern Italians, my mom used to bring eels home from the mercado. Yeah, in southern Italy, in the developing country that it was. She used to, bring back eels, and she'd say, Franco, clean this eel. And I'm like, you're kidding me. The kids just don't have the enthusiasm the parents do. My mom asked me to clean the eel, and she's like, well, what am I supposed to do? She's like, well, first you cut it into pieces. And I'm like, you want me to cut this thing? I don't think so.
The bikes are expensive here.